From the Second Street Dreams audio network, this is Staccato, quick notes dotting the classical music landscape. I'm Judeland Gibson. Let's go back in time to the 16th century to hear the music, hear about the musicians, and the palace intrigue that affected their lives.
Oh, there's definitely intrigue. I mean, so it's like an open secret at this convention. But of course, with all the political maneuvering, it's like nobody's gonna out this secret, because then the emperor would just completely lose face. And so, it's an open secret, and people are like threatening to, tell on her and all this stuff. So yeah, it gets a little dicey there.
It's Sarah Schneider, the host of Rideshare and Early Music Now on KMFA. We're speaking to her now as a self-published author of her book, The Eagle and the Songbird.
It takes place in the 16th century, and it essentially involves an emperor by the name of Maximilian and two of his court musicians, and they are at let's just call it a huge political convention.
So what's this convention, the secret, the emperor, and who is her?
Catherine de Croy, who is a female professional musician, and they definitely were female professional musicians in the Renaissance. She's based on a real person whose name has sadly been lost to history, and she can do it all. She is a multi-instrumentalist. She plays the lute, keyboard instruments, viol, and she's also just a top-notch singer.
This both helps and hurts Catherine because, well, it's the 1500s, and she's a woman. The emperor, Maximilian, knows this, but has to impress at this very important political event he's hosting.
In real life, Maximilian, even though he was an emperor, he was not wealthy, for one thing. He was constantly borrowing money from creditors, and his power was actually limited. And so one of the ways that he showed power and status was with his excellent musical establishment. And so he's like conniving, like, how can I make a splash at this political convention? And so he asks Catherine to essentially disguise herself as a male and just be a part of the public face of the court chapel, which was, of course, limited to men at that time.
And what story would be complete without a love interest?
Ludwig Zenfel, who was an actual person. He was Emperor Maximilian's court composer and also a very fine singer. Poor Catherine, she has divided loyalties, but she falls in love with the composer, Ludwig Zenfel. And it looks, rosy for those two, but without giving it away, let's just say they have to overcome many obstacles in order to be happy together.
The music acts as another character in the book. Sarah compiled a playlist.
You can find it on Spotify. It's just under an hour and contains several of the pieces that are featured in the novel. So if you wanted to, you could listen while reading and get a real immersive effect.
The Eagle and the Songbird by Sarah Schneider. There's a link to everything you might want to know about it on the Staccato page at kmfa.org. That's Staccato. I'm Judeland Gibson on the Second Street Dreams audio network on secondstreetdreams.com.